Big Ed got the Giants in the record books today. I'll be back with all the sports scores in 60 seconds.
Farmer shoppers can look forward to 3 very special buys this week. First, our own regular ground beef is only $73.
$500 cash rebate. Mazda outsold almost every other import car in the United States. That's why Mazda continues to keep you in the money with a $500 rebate on its luxurious new 1974 rotary engine wagon.
Hurry, only 7 days left to get a $500 rebate on all new 74 rotary engine cars or pickups.
Before we do sports, we should explain that the air conditioning in our studios went out for a while tonight, and we could have baked bread in here. And as a result, the machine, which normally shows you the scores for sports, got a little overheated, and it may not work. So if it doesn't, bear with us, and I'll try to give you what scores we can. The big news came from Candlestick today, where Big Ed Hilicki of the Giants threw a no-hitter at the Mets. But if the machine works, we're going to have the American League scores first, because that's the way they went in, because honestly, I didn't think the Giants would do much today. Besides, the A's are in a pennant race. I was wrong again. We got them? How about that? Look at that. Okay, Milwaukee rallied to beat the A's, and Kansas City came within 7.5 at first as they beat Cleveland. Keep our fingers crossed. How about that? Boston beat Chicago 6-1. California trounced the Yankees twice. And the final 2 American League game, Texas beat Baltimore tonight 8-7. I don't think we had the Red Sox scoring, did we? Yes, we did. Okay. Okay, here is 6'7" Ed Hilicki of the Giants. 24-year-old rookie tossed the first no-hitter in the National League in almost 2 years today. A 6-0 whitewash. There's the actual score off the wire. As they beat the Mets in the second game of a twin bill, he faced only 30 men, walked 2, struck out 10. One fellow got to first base on an error, but he disappeared there. How'd he do it? Modest Ed, who has lost 18 games this year, said, luck. What an honest man. The Mets took the openers. Ex-Giant Dave Kingman had a field day. 3 hits, his 26th homer included. It was a grand slam, and oh, Horace, the deals that you've made over the years, how they haunt you. Elsewhere, the Pirates took the Reds. The Phillies really hurt themselves, losing 2 to San Diego. They're now 3 behind the Pirates, and they're tied with the Cards, who beat the Braves. The Expos beat the Dodgers in 11. And earlier today, the Astros long-balled the Cubs to death 8-4. Out at Hughes Stadium tonight, the Solons were leading Spokane 8-6 at the end of 6. 18,000 folks turned out in San Jose today for the title game in the North American Soccer League. They were treated to a good one as they saw the Tampa Bay Rowdies, I love that name, score 2 second-half goals to beat favored Portland Timbers by a score of 2-0. In golf, Al Geiberger finished 4 superb days of golf with a closing 69 to grab the tournament players title in Fort Worth. Geiberger ended play with a 270 total. It was a new course record by 2 strokes, a record that was 27 years old. Dave Stockton was second. He was 3 off at 273, and Hubie Green, the only other player under par 5 back with a 275. On the women's tour today, Judy Rankin closed with a rush and a 71 to win the National Jewish Hospital Classic in Colorado. She had a 54-hole total of 207. Finishing second, 2 strokes behind her with 209s were Sandra Haney and Jane Blaylock. Just one NFL preseason game today, but it was for the mythical title of New York City. And it saw cast-off Craig Morton hitting 2 second-half touchdown passes as the lowly Giants upstaged Broadway Joe and the Jets 21-20. Richard Petty won something like his 173rd career NASCAR title today, and that is a lot of victories. Anyway, Petty edged David Pearson by half a car length, and that's close, to win the 400-mile event at the Michigan International Speedway. King Richard will add $15,000 to his $2 million totals of winnings to date. What a career. And finally, both the singles and the doubles finals of the men's U.S. Pro Championship tennis matches were washed out in Brookline, Massachusetts today. They will try it again tomorrow. And in World Team Tennis, the Pittsburgh Triangles over the Golden Gators of San Francisco today, 28-25. They have tied up that best-of-3 series at 1 match apiece. The final match coming Tuesday night in Pittsburgh. And that's sports. We'll be back with the weather forecast to start the week and some closing notes right after this.
Read the insert in a box of cotton swabs. Never insert cotton swab tips into ear canal to remove wax. Yet inside the ear canal, excess wax can harden to create pressure, pain. But now there's eardrops and ear washer by Murine. Murine's eardrops gently, safely soften hard excess wax when used as directed. Then Murine's ear washer gently washes wax away, so pressure and pain are relieved. Eardrops and ear washer by Murine.
Hey, Mom, can I practice tying the bee on you?
Sure.
Would you like to subscribe to the bee?
No.
Why not? I'm your own kid.
Well, give me some reasons to subscribe.
Okay. Sacramento Bee is a really good newspaper, and the Bee is really dependable because it has hundreds of people working for them.
I wonder if delivery boys count.
Well, yeah, the smart ones do.
For features, fashions, fads, photos, fun, everybody counts on the Bee.
Take it from me.
The dog days of August will remain with us, panting, I suppose, through the first days of the coming week. The forecast says continued sunny and hot, so let's grin and bear it. Currently in downtown Sacramento, 74 degrees, relative humidity 54%. The barometer 2991, it has leveled off. The wind south at 10. The high today was 94. Forecast now on the coast, San Francisco to Monterey, low clouds early and late, otherwise fair and mild with west winds. Concord area, sunny and hot, a high near 90 with west winds 10 to 20. Stockton, Modesto, the upper San Joaquin Valley, very sunny and hot, highs near 100 with light winds. Up in the mountains, it will be nice, mostly sunny and mild with highs in the 70s and 80s, lows tonight near 40 and some gusty winds. And for right here in the valley of Sacramento, the capital city in particular, no relief, continued sunny and hot, high in the mid-90s with light winds, and summer is not about to give up on us. Here is a sex role switch for you. I remember when fellas used to pull this one. The search for a missing 18-year-old Iowa girl has been called off, and here is why. Authorities found out that Kimberly Hinsenbrock had joined the Army instead of getting married. That's right, Kimberly disappeared Tuesday while she was en route to her fiancé's house to discuss the final wedding arrangements. The day of the wedding, though, everyone found out that Kimberly was now a whack. Her fiancé says that he's not sure now if they'll get married, unless, of course, maybe he wants to be an Army husband. That's Newservice 10. Up next, Dan Rather and the CBS News from New York at 11:30. The CBS late movie Onion Head with Andy Griffith. Paul returns next week. Till then, have a good week and take care.
This is KXTV 10, Sacramento, Stockton.
This is the CBS Weekend News with Dan Rather.